Hi, my name is Chuck Hensey with Faith in Archery. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. Just getting started with this, new at it, so uh, ignore the mumbling and stumbling. But that being said, you guys are here to check out a review on a couple releases, mainly the new Ultraview thumb button, or button is what they're calling it, or the button. Um, I'll go over this this release here in a second. We're also going to compare it to the Stan Perfex. This is heavy metal, full brass. This one's the stainless, same weight, similar weight. I know this is not the latest and greatest Stan OnneX that came out this year, but in essence, it's the same release. I'm sure there's some new internals and more improved things about the OnneX that the Perfex wasn't, but they both shoot the same. They feel the same during the shot. So you can use this review for both the Perfex and the OnneX. So, similarities. They both have the capture hook. If this is one of you, little capture hook that hooks onto your D-loop, so you don't have to worry about the release falling off, or you can just hook it on your D-loop when you're hunting, whether in a tree stand or that west, whatever it may be. Very cool feature. Wish more release companies would go to that. But that being said, it's there. So. Right now they're both in the 3-finger. They're both fully adjustable as far as the length of the location of the thumb button. You can move it in, out, left, right, every which way. It's fully customizable. And they're both the heavy metal version is what I got here. That being said, the differences. The Stan OnneX. All right, so the Stan, you can actually customize everything with this release with what they give you. They give you everything you need. They give you different rod lengths. There's like 3 different ones. There's a small, medium, large. There's 2 different thumb barrels. You got a large one. They got a small one. This is a small one. They give you the 4th finger. So you can do a 3-finger release, you can do a 4-finger release, you can do even a 2-finger, just take the attachments off. So that's real nice. Everything that comes with the release, this release is $2.99. The OnneX is going to be the same price. It's going to come out with the same accessories. That is the cool part. It comes with everything you possibly need, unless you want to go with some aftermarket accessories, a different thumb button. If you don't like the knurled thumb button, this is just a little different texture. But the other thing is you can actually rotate this release. If you don't like it being perfectly horizontal, you can actually twist it where it's kind of angled a little bit. All you got to do is loosen up the little set screw in here, and you can move it every which way. This has a lot of adjustments as far as the thumb button, so that's real cool. The Ultraview, what you see is what you get. If you want a 4th finger, you gotta purchase it. You want a smaller thumb button, you gotta purchase it. But you don't have to worry about different thumb barrel or the rod lengths. This little set screw here, you loosen it up, this thing goes in and out. If you want to change the thumb button location, or basically just kind of rotate it left or right, it's off center, so it'll rotate in and out. You can micro adjust it to how it feels in your hand. So that's real cool. There's really not, you don't have to take the release apart. Or the Stand, you do have to take a little bit. You got to take the screws out. Make sure you don't lose the screws. It takes a couple seconds, a minute maybe, but it's very simple. The Stan OnneX, there's no taking apart. It's there. It's just, you just loosen it up, you tighten back up. Literally seconds. Now with the with both releases, the micro adjustability as far as the travel, they both have little screws here that allow you to adjust the travel, adjust the stiffness. If you want lighter, you want basically hotter, or you want just a, you want to push a little heavier into the release, you can make that adjustments. Nice part about Ultraview, they put the little labels right on the release itself. Stan, I always forget. I actually have to keep the instruction manual around to adjust it. I don't adjust it that often. I adjust it to where I like it, and I leave it. Maybe I make some adjustments down the road, a little bit here and there, but nothing major. But Ultraview, I love the fact that you put that on there. That's awesome. Dummy proof, basically, what it comes down to. But that being said, one thing I do really like this thumb button. I've shot a larger thumb barrel in the past. Didn't really like it. I shot it on this release. I didn't like the larger thumb barrel. I went to the smaller one, and I instantly loved it. The larger thumb barrel on this is fantastic. It's curved a little bit, so it kind of meets the contour of your thumb. Those little grooves here really grip. I mean, there's no slipping at all. I mean, you activate the release, you just let your hand expand a little bit. It goes right off. I've got this thing set to pretty hot. No travel. I think it's basically what the Ultraview team was setting their stuff up as. Very similar. Colby and the crew, they were talking about how they set it pretty hot and with no travel. I kind of copied it, and the way it came, there was a little bit of travel in it, and it wasn't. You had to put a little more pressure into it, but that's crisp. A lot quieter too. I mean, if you hear it versus the stand. The stand's a little bit louder. Really, hunting. By the time the arrow gets there, I don't think the deer's gonna hear it. To be honest, it's quiet. They're gonna hear the bow before they hear the click. But as far as wear and tear, I think they call it the Ultra Glide or the bushing system that they put in here. It's nice. It makes it very crisp, but feel. I've had some problems with this fitting in my hand. It's just a continuous. I've got to concentrate on how I get my hand placement in there. I got to make sure my hand's in the right spot before I pull the bow back, because it's just, if I don't, I can't get the release to go off like I'd like it to. I tend to punch the trigger a little bit because I'm struggling with the release. I'm like, all right, it's got to go, and I fire it. I haven't had this problem with this. Now I've only had it for about a week, but it's wide in your hand. It really fits nice in my hand, at least. Everybody's hands are gonna be different. It's gonna feel differently for everybody, but the way this feels in my hand is absolutely awesome. I've been wanting to try a hinge for a while. And what I really like about this release is it mirrors this release. They are identical. If I get it oriented the right way, they are identical. The hooks are in the same spot. The fingers are in the exact same spot. Ultraview did an awesome job. It was worth the wait. I haven't shot a hinge for a few years. I wanted to go back to it because I think it's a very good training tool. I don't think I'll ever hunt with it. I have hunted with a hinge before and didn't go too well. Killed the deer, just didn't place it where I wanted it. But I've been wanting to go back to hinge, especially for target shooting, to go to my TRX, my target bow. I wanted more of a hinge release versus a button. But if I had to go into more of a stressful situation, if I'm going into a shoot off for whatever reason, if I ever get to that point, then I can switch to the thumb button and I don't have to change anything. I can just run the thumb button and feel good. Same thing with hunting. I can practice with this throughout the year, and then switch to the thumb button for hunting, and I don't have to change anything. The Stan, their hook goes towards my middle finger, where the Ultraview goes towards my ring finger, and again, so does the hinge. The Stan version of the hinge is the hook goes the opposite direction. I'm sure it shoots the same. I'm sure it's fine. I can't see it working very well. I haven't shot it, so I could be wrong. But I think really, but to be honest, I would prefer the hook to be the same direction. That's why I'm going to be switching from the Stan to the Ultraview. I think this is a much better release. A little more expensive, but not much. When you're talking about a $300 release, an extra $50 is not much. Especially since I'm not going to change anything with this. I'm not going to go to a 4-finger. I don't like 4 fingers. I'm not going to change the thumb button. I'm not going to change the barrel. I like this barrel. I don't want to go to a smaller barrel, and I don't want to go to their square one. Square one looks funny. I'm sure it works just fine, but I like how this feels. So if I like it, I'm not changing it. I may try the other one at some point, but I'm not gonna change it. And then I bought the hunting adapter for this just because I wanted that, but either way, it works. That being said, I've got some slow motion videos to show you how I'm shooting both releases. They're both very accurate. I shoot at 50 yards, and I'm putting groups like that, so it's good. They go off very smoothly. They're both excellent releases. You're not going to go wrong with either one of them. Again, both of them are the higher end price range. There are a lot of other good releases. So if this is out of your range, there is a release we can find you that will suit your needs and do just fine. B3 makes a good release. True Ball, they're going to be up there as far as price also, but they make an excellent release. There's a lot of them. So please, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Hit the like button on the bottom screen. Follow me on YouTube. So we're going to be shooting both the Stan Perfex and then the Ultraview Button. Now, as far as the rig goes, we got the Black Eagle Rampage arrows, iron wheel inserts, iron wheel collars, gold tip field point, tack vanes, and a 4-fletch, the 2.0s, and then 1-stringer wraps. Got a landslide sight, Ultraview scope, the Ultraview scope rod, bee stinger stabilizers, most importantly, phantom bowstrings. Got any questions about these? These are the best on the market. Let me know. I'll get you set up. But we're going to shoot one release. We'll start with the Stan Perfex. One normal speed on this, one normal speed on the button, and then we're going to do a slow motion of each. All right. Got the right release here. All right, slow motion. Let's do it. The Ultraview Button, you can't go wrong with either one of them. So, not much. Well, I want to say thank you for taking time to watch this video today. It's my first one. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully you guys like what you saw. Hopefully wasn't too much mumbling and stumbling going on, but either way, if you like what you saw, hit that like button at the bottom, subscribe to this channel. I'll be coming out with some more content down the road. Won't be coming out super fast, but slow but surely come out with some things here and there. If you got any questions, leave a comment at the bottom. I'll respond. If you've got any questions, you can also find me at faithandarchery.com. Find me on Instagram, Facebook. Shoot me a message. I'm here for you. I hope you all have a wonderful week, a wonderful hunting season. Get into the new archery season at the beginning of the year. And keep shooting straight, and God bless. Thank you.